Hey friend, can I speak to your heart for a moment? Have you ever found yourself praying hard, asking God for a breakthrough, a provision, a miracle, yet feeling stuck, like nothing's moving? I believe God hears you. But maybe what your heart needs right now isn't just more prayer, but a reminder. Nothing grows without movement. The soil doesn't yield to the man who won't plant. The river won't carry someone who refuses to paddle. And heaven? It doesn't open for hands that stay idle. Yes, God is a miracle-working God, but He doesn't bless laziness. Even the birds He feeds must spread their wings and fly. Even the manna He sent had to be gathered. Even the harvest requires hands that are willing to reap. So let me ask you gently, what are your hands doing today? Are they folded in waiting or working in faith? Because here's the truth. God doesn't ask you to be perfect, but He does ask you to participate. Miracles still happen, but they often meet us in motion. Let me take this a little deeper, because this might challenge you, but it might also free you. Faith isn't an excuse to sit still. It was never meant to replace effort. It was meant to fuel it. Proverbs says, "A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come on you like a thief." That's not a punishment, it's a principle. Life responds to what we do with what God gives. You see, the door won't open if you never knock. The land won't bear fruit if you never plow. And miracles? They often find people already moving. Think about this. David was tending sheep when God called him to be king. Joseph was managing another man's house when he was promoted to the palace. Elisha? Just plowing the field when the mantle of a prophet found him. They weren't waiting around, they were already working, already faithful, already present, and God met them there. So I ask again, where are your feet today? What are your hands building? Don't confuse stillness with surrender. Sometimes moving in faith, one small act at a time, is the loudest yes you can give God. Now, let me speak to your spirit, especially if you're in a season where it feels like no one sees your effort. God sees what others overlook. He blesses the early risers. He honors the ones who stay faithful in secret. He sees the woman who prays when no one else is listening. The man who works with excellence when there's no audience. Jesus spent 30 years in silence before his public ministry began. So don't despise the slow days. They are sacred too. Work, build, move forward not in your own strength, but in His. And when you do, you'll begin to see how doors open, how favor flows, and how grace shows up right on time. Because striving without God leads to exhaustion. But effort with God, that leads to purpose. And when purpose meets persistence, even the impossible has to bow. A man who walks with God will never walk in lack. But the one who waits without movement waits in vain. So rise, friend. Pick up your tools. Take the next step and watch God bless the work of your hands.